exceptional. A Hungarian meat paradise. I've never been anywhere like this. You want to go if you're searching out Hungarian food. Everything here has been spectacular. Hi, I'm Jason Ford and you're watching Food Mood. I pretty much travel for food and I create guides so that other people can eat the best food when they go traveling. Today I'm in Budapest, Hungary, the place known for bulk paprika, goulash, hearty, big meats. I'm going to be trying a mix of traditional food, trying a lot of the modern cuisine here in this city, then try and find as much as I can about natural wine in Hungary. Let's eat. Stop for classic Hungarian food, and this first dish is Langos, fried Hungarian dough. The traditional way is you just have sour cream and cheese grated on top. This one I've got is called the Hungarian. This one has bacon and red onion on top of that sour cream and cheese. They won't want to hear me say this, but it does look like a very fried pizza. There's no easy way to go about this. You're just biting into so much fat. It is delicious. It reminds me of a savoury churro. I've missed this taste. I guess the only thing appropriate to have with something that's very fried and slightly oily is a draft beer. This is one of the classic ones you'll find here in Budapest. Yep, nice crisp burger. That goes well with the fried taste. Go get yourself one of these fried dough treats. This is Marlou, a spot for natural wine. Natural wine, basic definition, minimal intervention, not adding anything like sulfides or filtering the wine, and then trying to get the maximum sort of taste from the land and the grapes themselves without tinkering into it too much. This place is owned by a couple of French people. There is a massive selection of natural wine here, not only from Hungary, but also lots from France. I'm here to try a lot of the Hungarian natural wines, and I've been given a white to get going. Look at that insane colour. This is a Riesling from one of the volcanic regions here in Hungary. I've been absolutely frothing all the volcano wine, so cheers. And that is an absolute banger. So juicy, mineral slight tannins. I think this is absolutely brilliant. What a start to Hungarian wines. Decided to get some food with some of these delicious banging natural wines. The first one here, marinated anchovy and wine. It's a different style of anchovy. It's like all sort of stacked on top of each other. Some capers on the side there, lots of lime juice. The second dish is the mackerel, big mackerel fillets, peppers, Kalmat olives. And I thought there was another type of olives, but they are big Hungarian capers. Let's get the big boy. Big boy anchovies, lime. Oh, look at that butterfly beast. That is ludicrous sweet, fresh, so briny, like potent in terms of how fresh it is. Bloody brilliant. One with a caper. Oh, that extra vinegar taste to it. I love it. Next is the mackerel, the big boy. I'll see if I can get everything with it. Some mackerel, some peppers. Oh, that's cool. Because it's cooked, it's not as oily as I thought it would be. More of like a meaty mackerel this time around. Second wine of the night. Got an orange from a winery called, I'm looking at it now, Homoki Dorka. This is a lighter orange from the Tokaj region. I don't know if you can see it. Plenty of cloudiness and floaties around there. That generally means the wine's unfiltered, so this is definitely a very natural wine. It's just ridiculously smooth. Kind of gives you that taste of apricot and peach. This one is just so unbelievably easy drinking. 2 from 2 here, so good. Moving on to reds now. This one is a Hungarian wine. It's a blend of Zweigelt, Blaufränkisch. Looks super juicy. And can confirm it is pure juice. More like a strawberry type of tasting wine, which I'm all about. Starting to get a bit tanked. This is the last one for the night. This is such a dark wine. but it is a Hungarian Blauwfrank dish. Usually Blauwfrank dish, like with the one we had before, very light in colour. It is really juicy. It really reminds me of this version of a Nebbiolo. Yeah, this could be passed as an Italian wine. Hungarian wines tonight have been nothing short of exceptional. You could have blindfolded me. I would have told you every single one of them come from France. Get to Marlou wine bar, try some natural wine. Very quiet, sleepy morning here in Budapest. About 8 AM on a Saturday, so you can understand why. Starting off at a place called Aran Bakery. Aran means bread in Irish. Dublin-based training. Everything's made with Hungarian flour ingredients. So let's get it. I was just going to get one option here from Aran, but couldn't help myself. I had to get two things: bacon and cheese croissant. It's quite flaky when you hold it as well. It's crumbling underneath my hands. And the second one, I'm not going to hold just yet, but it's a big almond croissant. Hard almonds on the outside, and then just absolutely caked in icing sugar. Have to see how these flat whites are in Budapest. Oh, that's quite a good savoury option. First thing, they've absolutely nailed the pastry. It is just so soft and flaky. White bacon in here. The egg is like a hard egg, so it's not dripping everywhere, which I probably prefer at this time of the morning. The pastry itself is just so unbelievably soft and flaky. Next, big boy almond croissant. Oh, that's beautiful. Got nutty flavour, not too sweet. If we have a look on the inside there, you can see all that soft almond frangipani. It's not overpoweringly sweet, it's just right. That bakery is brilliant. It would not look out of place in France or Australia. I'm gonna do a good bit of sightseeing, and then it's just gonna be non-stop food after that. Right now, I'm in the Buda Castle district, so picturesque. The architecture here is incredible. It's incredible all through the city. This here is Fisherman's Bastion. It's a 19th century fortress. It's called Fisherman's Bastion because it was a stronghold, and it was the fishermen who used to defend this area. This place cannot be missed. It is so scenic. Beautiful view of the Danube River. I'm doing all the sights today because apparently it's going to rain the rest of the time I'm here. So got to get outside, and then I promise we're going to get some food from the market. I'm standing inside Budapest's largest indoor market. This place is where you want to go if you're searching out Hungarian food. Lots of produce around, plenty of meat, lots of paprika. The market itself was built in 1897, very Gothic style. And even though there's a lot of tourists around, it still feels really authentic. I've gone around the market looking for free samples. The first one I've come across is this Mangalitsa pig rind. Mangalitsa pig, you can find it all across Europe. It's a very famous, juicy, rich pig. Typically big, hairy paws. So grab yourself a little sample. Oh, that's quite softer than I thought. I thought it was going to be a very hard crackling, but instead, on the inside, it's very soft, very fatty. That's so cool. We'll go downstairs. Going downstairs, there's lots of pickle shops. They've all got little smiley faces on them. The scent of it as well, it's very much that vinegar briny smell. Quite a took. You want to get away from the upstairs part, which is a bit more of a rush. I think I said I wasn't going to get anything, but I just had to try a couple of these pickled veg. I've got one here, which is a paprika, and I've got another pepper. This one has sauerkraut. Oh. Full of flavour, a bit of spice to it as well. Very briny, but somehow it tastes really fresh at the same time. It's a paprika, and it's got cheese in it. I used to smash these things, Coles and Woolworths back in the supermarkets in Australia. I'm sure this will be a million times better. I was warned as well this one's going to be quite spicy, so have a small bite. I can still feel the spice from the other one. See how we go. Almost like a feta cheese taste. Not so spicy yet. Oh, now the spice is starting to kick in. This is Belgrossi, a Hungarian meat paradise. They have buffet style sausages, mashed potato, all the meats. A lot of people come here just for the sausages, so I've got two types of sausage today. First one is the regular sausage. It is bold paprika, which gives it the massive bright red color. Black one, the dark one, is a blood sausage. I put on some mashed potato on the side. Looks like a sweet potato, very orange. And then there's a massive dollop of mustard too. I'll start with the regular sauce. Oh, you just try and put a fork through it. And all that oil comes out, look at that. Massive sausage. Put some mustard on. Oh, that is so rich. And so juicy as well. I can't recall having a sausage like that in recent memory. That is so unbelievably good. Difference with these sausages as well. They're just so soft, very thin casing. Going for the blood sauce. Not as oily when you cut through it. A bit more crumbly. And it almost looks as if it's got like little bits of rice in there. I assume that's a little bit of fat. Oh yeah. The texture is really soft. It's quite crumbly in your mouth as well. It's not as super rich as the other one. Nice bold flavour to it, a blood sausage. So both of these are excellent sausages. Some mash. Flavour to that as well. Buttery, but there's definitely salt, pepper, and maybe paprika in there. Maybe that's giving the orange colour. This place is so good. The best combination is the normal sausage with bold paprika, and then dipping that in the mustard. It's not like a nose-burning, tingly mustard. It's just got that nice, mellow mustard taste, and there's a little bit of sweetness to it as well. Time for some dessert. It is Molna Kartoffelsalat. And I've just watched that so much. This is a very well-known chimney cake restaurant, ice cream parlor. They have the fried dough, which they wrap up on a stick. They put some butter all over it, put on some cinnamon, and then you can choose to put it with some ice cream or just have it by itself. I love my ice cream, and they've just put a mountain of soft serve inside this Kurto. I'm going to start calling it. I asked which is the best topping, and the chick pointed to the chocolate. So here we go, here's the big boy. The ice cream is going to be easiest to get to. Oh yeah, that's really nice soft serve. Nice rich chocolatey sauce too. Now the part I'm really interested to see is this outside part here. I don't know how to go about it, so I'm just going to bite into it from the side like a caveman. Oh, wow. It's quite soft on the inside, and it's got a crispy exterior. I was hoping it'd be a bit warmer, sort of just sitting at room temperature. These things are huge, so you only need one of them between two people if you just want to get the taste of it. I think it's more of up the draw, so if you get a fresh one, if it's nice and hot, it's going to be way better than the room temp one. This is Portobello, a coffee shop, brunch spot, and natural wine bar all in one. Sort of only is open through the days. I come here in search of some more Hungarian natural wine. White wine, super acidic. It's a blend of 3 Hungarian grapes. Remarkably smooth. It's quite zesty, a bit more of a lemon flavour this one, and very acidic too, so it's quite fresh. There was one producer I really wanted to try. I could only get by bottle, so I got a bottle of it. This is a Pinot Noir from Hungary, same producer, Bence. Very low yield, only about 200 bottles made. A lot of these wines go to his mate's wedding, he keeps them for himself, and then there's only a few that go out to Hungary itself. It's pretty special to get a wine like this here today. That colour is absolutely amazing, and for Pinot Noir, already a light red grape, this is just so bright. That is exceptional. There's a lot of minerality to it. It's like so super juicy, fruity. It's more of those like big playful fruits like strawberry. I'm glad I've got a bottle of it. On the way home, did something that I probably usually wouldn't do in a YouTube video. Here I am, I've got a box of what they call BB fried chicken. I believe it's a Korean fried chicken joint. Open her up, I just ordered 6 wangs. Oh, that's a lot more than 6. Jesus Christ, they look literally like wicked wings from Australia. This looks like the real deal, very excited. Put this chicken in some natural light so you can see how golden crispy it is. Jesus. That coating is A1. Very flaky, very crispy. It's like a different sort of pepper that I'm used to. You can literally hear the crispiness. You press down on that. I am very happy to recommend this spot. Back at it after having some delicious chicken. Next, I'm heading to another wine bar. The thing is, in Budapest, a lot of these restaurants, wine bars, they're all closed on Sundays. It's a Saturday today, and I really just got to get out and hit as many places as I can. Off to the wine bar we go. Natural wine at Tabla. Tabla is located very conveniently. Another natural wine shop. A lot of Hungarian varieties. Lots of wines by the glass as well. This one here has a blend of Riesling, I believe, and a few Hungarian varietals. Again, look at that colour. And so unbelievably easy to drink. Hungarian wines have just been killing it. I saw in the menu they had a salmon tartare. Absolutely fiend for a tartare. Salmon tartare is something I don't get to try too often. This one here has coriander and chili. Some nice green bits on top, some bread on the side. There's a tartare. Let's Google that green stuff away and just get right to it. Almost looks like a little soy saucy broth underneath, and nice big salmon chunk. Feels like I'm almost eating a big chunk of sashimi with that soy sauce sort of base as well. Very simple flavors, very familiar, but I love it. That is exactly what I want.
And these are cider.
Beautiful warm bread and that fresh salmon. Second and final wine from Tabla is an orange wine. This one is called Pommel, another native Hungarian. This one here has quite a deep orange colour. So it's super fresh, white tannic. It's had 5 days on skins, so it's not a super funky wine, but there's definitely some funk to it. And then also aged in stainless steel. Stainless steel is a very neutral vessel for carrying wine. It doesn't impart a lot of flavour like some of the other vessels. With oak, the wood sort of seeps into the wine. It's all about the grapes with this one. At the end, there's quite a bit going on, so it's a very interesting wine. I've just got a cab to the other side of the city. I'm looking for a big bit of meat. I am in this market, not really sure which part it is, trying to find my way around. I'm not really sure if this is a place for tourists. We'll see. I found the place. It's just in the inside of the market area up one level. This place, Bushna Disnoke, not sure how to say it. They specialise in nose-to-tail cooking, which is something I'm a big fan of. They got everything from bacon long stew, fried pig's ears with tartare sauce. I'm here for an absolute behemoth of a dish. I'm here for the fried pork with the Wiener Schnitzel. There's kind of like 2 slabs on my plate here. This thing here, oh, with the oil on the bottom of it, is gigantic. And then we've got a nice little dish of potato salad as well. Look at that meat and crumbs. Oh, that sums up Hungarian food for me. Big, hearty pig, meat flavors, fried substances, lots of oil. There's a little bit of onion, and that crumb is quite light on it. Quite a long way to sort of travel from that city centre just to come and eat this. So I'm not sure if I can fully recommend it. This one's quite yellow, very creamy. There's a lot of sauce to that thin cut potato. Oh, okay. That's quite tangy. Tangy, very refreshing. I think this is definitely essential with this oily bit of meat. That is more than enough punishing my body for one night. I'm gonna go to bed now and do it all again tomorrow. Alright, the food plan for today. Got one more day of smashing feeds around Budapest. First place I'm going to is a very homely bistro. It's called Kent's Cheriton, and it's a short walk away from my place here. It is time. We have waited long enough to get some Hungarian goulash. I've sat down at Catch. It's quite busy inside. Very homely bistro style interior. Very much what I'm into. All the restaurants that are really good in Paris and London are typically not Michelin star joints. They're just chilled out, homely neighbourhood restaurants. Got my classic Hungarian goulash. Meat, usually beef. Lots of paprika, vegetables, garlic, white broth. Yum, been waiting a long time for that. Oh, nice soft liquid. Just sticks to that spoon as well. You can see, looks like beef, onion, carrots, potatoes, all the good things. That is so warming. Hearty, beefy, nice amount of salt to it as well. Warms you up straight away. Oh, Those potatoes and carrots are so soft too. And that just is completely soaking up everything. That's all you need. A simple white bread to dip into that hearty stew. Goulash soup is legendary. When you get down to the bottom, you start to find the pinch pasta. They're quite soft. It's kind of like having mini dumplings. Shout out to Diego, follower on Instagram. Thanks for this recommendation. The main dish has arrived. This is a chicken paprika stew, parsley dumplings, and a cucumber salad with a massive dollop of sour cream. It's really fresh. So we've got 4 chicken legs here. I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna slice it off the bone. Very civil. Oh, that chicken meat. And chicken meat is so tender. You can see there's flavouring inside the chicken as well, so I don't expect this to be dull at all. Let's put some of those dumplings. I love in Central Europe they have dumplings with their stews and soups. Chicken paprika stew. It is so much lighter than I expected it to be. Beautiful, soft, tender chicken. The dumpling itself is like sort of chewy in a good way, and then the stew itself it's not like super hearty like the goulash. It's just like very light and meaty and delicious. Another bite, this one without the chicken, sour cream. Those dumplings really remind me of that pinch pasta. There was just little bits of it in the goulash. I will easily eat this. I don't really like cucumber, to be fair, but I'm willing to give anything a go. The way they pickle veg in that market, this could be good. Oh, wow, okay. I really like that. I thought I would hate it because it's cucumber. It's such a refreshing salad. Everything here has been spectacular. For dessert, I haven't gone for something Hungarian. I've gone for something that I just love and cannot turn down whenever I see it on the menu. This is tiramisu, obviously popular Italian dessert, Saviati biscuits, mascarpone eggs, cocoa on top. Done everything else so pretty good at this restaurant, so why wouldn't they do this tiramisu brilliant? Oh, mascarpone. The biscuits aren't very dense with coffee, they're more of a lighter style, not a very strong coffee flavour. Mascarpone, completely on point. Job well done here. Very happy to recommend this bistro if you're in Budapest. I've never been anywhere like this. This is Simple Kert. This translates to Simple Garden. The OG, the granddaddy of all the ruin bars in Budapest. Ruin bars started when a lot of the buildings post Austro-Hungarian Empire started to decay. So instead of just, spending bulk money and refurbishing everything, they started to keep some of that charm that comes from decaying buildings, make it a bit more vintage, let people graffiti all over it. And then you have a place which is truly unique. There's a massive garden section outside, lots of indoor space as well, so it's raining right now, but I'm completely undercover. It's just eclectic. This is an incredible place, and even if you're not here for a drink, just come for a walk around because it's really good for photos and definitely very Instagrammable. I've settled on a beer. They didn't have any Hungarian IPA, so this is an American APA. Oh, that's not bad. But anyway, this spot is very cool. There are people not only drinking, people just relaxing. I imagine that this place at night becomes the scene of a few crimes. Definitely I can imagine a few rages happening here. I have to say this trip has absolutely just catapulted Budapest into one of my favourite cities in all of Europe. Architecture, thermal baths, traditional eats, modern eats, natural wine. This place has it all. Best traditional eats, the red sausage from Belvarossi. When you pair it with that mustard, it is unbelievable. And the retro Langos with the red onion and bacon. Best modern eats, I'm thinking at the top of my head those marinated sardines from Marlou. So acidic, beautiful, fresh. And also the pastries from Aran Bakery, savory and sweet. Best wines? This is tough. I would say the Benche Pinot Noir from Portobello and then the Oslo Riesling that I got from Marlou. Simply put, all three wine bars are absolutely incredible. If you can hit all three of them,
that would be incredible for you. This is a good chunk of what I did in Budapest. There's a lot more content on my Instagram and TikTok. You can see the handle below at Food Mood Jason. I put up story highlights, guides, reels, very snapshot information of what you can see, what you can eat, what to do here when you're in Budapest. If this video has helped you plan what you're getting in Budapest or give you an idea of what you have to see in this city, please would love it if you can hit that subscribe button and give it a like on this video. It really helps boost the content so other people can find it. Thanks for watching as always. Appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers guys.